What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Joseph from Nerds of Matrimony. Welcome back to Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. So, in the last episode, we took out Colossus number 11, Celosia. Was it Celosia? Yes, it was Celosia. We fought so many of them, I can't keep track anymore. But yes, we fought Celosia, the Flame Guardian, and thankfully the fight went rather quickly because that fight can go on for some time. So, in this episode we're going after Colossus number 12, and I have sort of an embarrassing moment right here. I actually go completely the wrong way here, and end up having to double back and turn around and go all the way back this way. I mean, I was heading in the right direction, but I was just going about it the wrong way. So I'm actually going to show you guys the point that I got to, and show you where it is I need to go, and then I'm actually going to cut the footage through the power of editing and just cut to where I actually start going the right way. So, and it's funny, this actually happened, spoiler alert, in the next episode. It actually, well, not in the next episode, but when I was going after the next Colossus, because I actually recorded part 13 right after this one, and I was going after Colossus 13, and I actually got completely lost trying to find that one, and I actually ended up scrapping that recording and just re-recorded that whole video. Basically, I just started over. So yeah. So here's the point where I'm like, so I come up here and I'm expecting there to be a bridge. I'm like, oh, there's a bridge over there. And I'm like, oh crap, did I go the wrong way? And so I look over there and I'm like, okay, I need to go that way because I know he's over there. And I'm like, oh man, I have to go all the way back around to the Shrine of Worship and go in front of it. That's where I need to go. So yeah, basically, to get to the sky, when you go out of the Shrine of Worship, you just want to hang a left and go that way. I didn't do that, so yeah. So I'm actually going to cut right here to the part where I start going the right direction. So I will see you guys in the cut. And I'm back. Okay, so yes, now we're going the right way. So basically, when you get out of the Shrine of Worship, you want to hang a left, and you'll see these little towers over here. You want to head over towards them. This is the land bridge you want to cross. So yeah, don't do what I did. So yeah, this Colossus, when you go the right way, actually does not take a very long time to get to. But as you're going to see, this fight can take a little bit of time. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, see, here's the bridge, and yeah, as you can see, it's a little bit windy, so make sure you know, be careful with your control stick there. I mean, you can't fall off the edge, aggro will stop running, but yeah, just be careful. So, anyways, so there's going to be another land bridge over here you're going to want to cross, and then you're actually going to go in sort of this like cave, like wooded area. And it is very easy to get lost, but basically what you want to do is when you go into the cave, you want to immediately just like hug the right wall. Just hug the right wall, and you'll actually end up turning around. And when you go to come back out of the cave, it looks like you're coming back out the way you came in, but you're actually not. It is a very small turn. You can see that's where you're going to come out right there. So it's actually a really small turnaround. And it's going to look like you're going out the way you came in, but believe me, you're not. So just go into the cave here and immediately just hug the right wall. Hug the right wall and just keep turning with it. Keep turning with it. And bam, there you go. See, it looks like you're coming out the way you came in, but you're actually not. You're on the other side. And yeah, you may actually want to just go ahead and stop aggro right here so you can adjust the camera so you can see where you're going, but I didn't do that because I'm an idiot, so yeah. Anyways, once you get up high enough, you just want to jump off aggro, and you want to climb up on this little pillar right here. You can see it has a little ledge you can hang on, and you want to basically maneuver yourself around it. You don't have to use the second one. Here I was actually trying to jump up onto the second one and Wonder wasn't doing it. I was holding triangle, but I don't know. But you don't have to get on that one. You can just go around on the first one. So you want to go all the way around. You'll see a little patch of land you can go on. Alright, so you want to drop down here and you want to run all the way up to the top of this piece of land here. When you get to the top, you actually want to jump off. And I will go all the way to the top here before I jump off if I were you, because if you jump off too soon, the current of the waterfall is going to take you and you're going to die, basically. Well, I don't know if you would die, but you would have to come all the way back up here. You would have to navigate your way all the way back up here, and that would suck. So yeah, don't do that. Anyways, so you just want to keep swimming here. Once you get through the bridge, you'll see this is the area where you're actually going to fight the Colossus, and you'll see that there are these 3 structures surrounding the central structure. Basically, you just want to swim to the structure in the center, stand on top of it, and then the Colossus will appear. And these 3 structures are going to be key when it comes to this fight. Now, I said at the end of the last episode, this Colossus is probably the weirdest looking Colossus out of all of them. I'm not really sure what exactly he's supposed to be. I mean, the game says he's supposed to be this one thing, but he doesn't even look like what the game says he's supposed to look like. I don't really know what this guy is supposed to be, but yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Pelagia, the Basilisk. That's right, this guy is called the Basilisk. And I don't know why he's called a Basilisk, because he does not look like any snake that I know. To me, he looks really more like a cow, or like a bull, or something like that, but I guess calling a Colossus a cow or a bull wouldn't really be all that epic, so yeah. So anyways, the goal here is you actually want to get on top of this guy's head. And to do that, there are 2 ways you can do that. The first way is, well, the fast way, which I'm actually, well, I don't show it off here. I eventually show it off. But basically, the fast way to do it is you want to get to one of these structures and hide behind the middle part. And let him get close enough, and he'll start looking around for you. When he does that, you want to go out to one of the pillars that's on the outside. You can see there's a little platform next to it. You want to jump on that platform and then jump off the platform and try to grab the ring that's on his face. It is a very difficult jump to pull off, but if you can do it, you can get on his head rather quickly. I was being an idiot right here because I thought this is the way you actually get to his weak spot. It took me a while to figure out that this is actually just how you get on his head and not how you get to his weak spot. His weak spot is actually on his stomach. He only has one weak spot, it's on his stomach, but as you can see, his stomach is submerged in water, so we can't really get to it right now. So yeah, the goal here is to get on top of his head. Once you get on top of his head, you'll actually see what it is you have to do. And I actually end up taking so long here that Dorman actually interjects and starts telling me how to do the fight. That's one thing I haven't mentioned yet. When you're fighting a Colossus, if you're not going about the fight fast enough, or like if you're not figuring it out, Dorman will actually start talking to you and give you like a hint or something. So yeah. Anyways, I may actually cut some of this out right here because yeah, I actually end up sitting here for quite a while, so I may actually end up cutting some of this out just to make the video that much shorter because, yeah, you guys don't want to just see me sit here forever waiting on something to happen. Okay, I'm back. So, this is actually what you're supposed to do. So, like I said, the easy way to get on his head is to use one of those pillars. It is a hard jump to make, though. However, well, I say easy way. That's the fast way to get onto his head, is to use the pillars and jump and try to grab his face. The easy way to do it, albeit it takes a bit longer, is to do what I'm doing right here and swim around behind him and grab onto his back. Now granted, you're going to have to jump and grab onto his back to get out of the water, but yes, he does have some fur back here that you can actually climb on. Now granted, he will shake, as you're seeing right here, but he'll actually give you plenty of time to get up on top of his head. It actually looks like there's some grass growing up here. I don't know what that's all about. It doesn't really look like fur. But either way, you want to get on top of his head, and when you get on top of his head, you're going to see something rather odd. Yeah. I'll just leave it at that. We're almost there. Sorry, I bumped the mic there. But yes, when you get on top of his head, you can see these little stones. They actually kind of look like teeth. I don't think they're supposed to be teeth. I think they're just supposed to be stones, but they look like teeth. So you'll notice there's one on the front and there's one on either side. If you whack these with your sword, the Colossus will actually move in that direction. So if you hit the one on the front, he'll go forward. Hit the one on the left, he'll go left. Hit the one on the right, he'll go right. So basically you want to use this to kind of direct him towards one of the structures. When you get close enough, you're going to want to jump off onto the top. Now, when you jump off to the top, shut up, Dorman. See what I mean? When you jump off to the top, you're going to want to immediately run and take cover behind that part that's in the center, because he's going to try to shoot you right away. So here I think I'm pretty close enough, so I'm actually going to jump off right here. And then, yeah, like I said, you immediately want to run and get behind this thing, because he's going to try to shoot you right away. So you just want to hide behind this, and eventually he will actually dip down and come up and say hello. Alright, so when he does this, you want to run off and jump off the structure onto his stomach, grab on, and then go down to his weak spot and start taking him out. You should be able to get 2 shots in per round if you do it quick enough. I tried to go for a third one here, but I didn't get it. So basically, once he goes back into the water, you just want to get off of him. And usually he actually destroys... Usually he will actually destroy the structure. But he actually didn't here. I'm actually waiting on him to destroy the structure. But he actually doesn't for some reason. I don't know why. So after a while, I'm just like, okay, I guess he's not going to destroy it, so I'll just get back on it. Because usually after you stab him and he goes underwater, you start swimming away from him, it'll do this little cutscene where he will actually destroy the structure that you just used. So I guess maybe I didn't do enough damage to him or something. Maybe you have to do a certain amount of damage to him before he destroys the structure. I don't know. But yeah, usually he does, and for whatever reason he's not. So I was like, okay, I guess I can go back and use this one again. So yeah, I was trying to be careful here because I was like, I don't want to swim close to it and then he destroys it. So I was trying to be careful here with that. But I actually end up getting back on the structure, and when I get up on here, I'm actually going to show you guys the quick way to get onto his head by using the pillars and actually jumping and grabbing his face. Now once again, it is a difficult jump to pull off, but it will save you a lot of time getting on his head. So do keep that in mind. Alright, so I'm going to wait on him to kind of move around here. You can actually hide behind the pillar. Granted, he can hit you pretty easily. So I tried running out and I was like, oh, nope, I'm not going to do it, so yeah. And I start running and he starts shooting, and he actually hit me a little bit right there. So yeah, you can jump on that platform right there and use that to jump onto his face. Unfortunately, I missed the platform. Eventually, I'll get it. Okay. Luckily, he cannot shoot through the pillars. But yes, here we go. So you can just grab onto his face like this. He's going to shake around a little bit, but eventually he'll let you climb up. And you can get onto his head this way. So yeah, this is a much faster way of doing this. And don't worry, he won't use the electricity while you're on his face. You would think he would, because it goes right across his face, and you try to zap you with it, but he does not. So yeah, just be patient with him. You should have plenty of grip at this point to be able to hold on and get up here. So it should not be a problem for you. Alright, so basically once you get on top of his head, you just want to rinse and repeats. Guide him over to a structure, get on it, take cover, wait for him to come up, and jump onto his stomach and take out his weak spot, or his vital sign. But yes, I believe this is another Colossus that actually does not have an extra weak spot on hard mode. I know the next Colossus, Colossus 13, does not have an extra weak spot. And thank goodness for that one. You're going to see what I'm talking about when we see that Colossus in the next episode, but yeah. That would suck if that guy had an extra weak spot. Alright. So I'm going to get a little bit closer here to this structure and then jump off. So, see, sometimes it may look like you're not going to make it, but you're actually closer than you think you are. You just have to kind of judge it. Alright, so he's going to pop up and say hi. And now I'm going to jump onto his belly again. Now, you want to do this quickly because he will try to shoot you if you're not fast enough. Alright, so here I only got one shot off on him, and he started going back underwater. But here he's actually going to destroy the structure. Alright, so as you can see, yeah, he destroyed that structure, so now we can no longer use that one again. So now we have to go to a different one. I actually tried to swim behind him here and get on his back. If you actually swim through his armpit, that's actually a good way to get back there pretty quickly. So otherwise you're going to find it hard to get around this guy because he's so huge and he moves faster than you do in the water. So I just said screw it, let's get back on the structure and let's jump onto his face again, why not? Alright, so I'm going to wait here. It's usually a good idea to let him go ahead and shoot. And then right after he shoots, jump out and try to do it. So he was a little far away there, and I actually ended up missing. But yeah, basically just stay under the water until he shoots again and then come back out. See if I get it this time. Hello? He's like, where is he? Alright, see if I can get on him. Get over here. Oh, dang it. His horn got in the way. Yeah, you would think the little bolts he shoots at you look like electricity, but I guess they're not, because if they were, and he shot you in the water, you would totally be dead. But I guess they're not. Alright, so I think I'm actually going to get on him here. Aha! There we go. Alright. So once you can just hold on, let him move around, and eventually he'll stop moving and you can get on top of him. Alright. So we're going to go back to the structure we were just on and jump off. By the way, you'll know when you can hit a tooth again because the one that you just hit will dim. Like, it lights up when you hit it, and then once he's done moving, the light on it will kind of fade away. So then you can hit another tooth. Stone. Sorry, stone. I don't know, they look like teeth, I'm sorry. It's just weird. It's very weird. Alright, it's time to end this, Pelagia. I'm gonna take you down. Alright, one more shot. Here we go. Down goes the giant basilisk cow bull thing, whatever it is. Alright, let's get away before the stuff comes after us. Come on, where are we at? Oh no, it's right there! Alright, 12 down, 4 more to go. And you know what that means? We've defeated another 4 Colossi, so now we get another cutscene. And this one is rather interesting. So it appears there are people who are looking for us. Alright, so next time on Shadow of the Colossus, we're actually going to take out the tallest Colossus in the game. Yes, the tallest Colossus is not the last one. You would think it would be, but it's actually not. And if you may notice here, Wander's looking a little rough around the edges. Alright, so I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. This is Joseph from Nodes Matrimony saying thank you for watching, and I will see you then. Goodbye.